So welcome back to the channel. Got a lot of things going on today. Couple customer complaints. Walt's busy doing something else, so he couldn't be here this morning. And now I have to go look at an air conditioner with an E1 error to Medic. So we'll figure out what's going on with that. Then I gotta go to Tryon Equestrian Center. Then I gotta go to Union Mills. And we got 2 cameras at the house we gotta fix. So getting busy, but not slam, which is good because I don't like to be slammed out of my mind. I think we're busier than last year. The problem is, I mean, not the problem, busier than last year. We're busier than last year, but we have another pretty good guy working for us, so it helps a lot. But you know, it takes a little bit of money out of my pocket and Heather's, but it really keeps us a little bit less stressed. Even though my dog can't walk now because she hurt her leg and she can't pee, we have to hold her up to pee. So I gotta figure out what's going on with the dog now. Probably a vet bill, but it is what it is, I guess. You know, we gotta keep going. And we are gonna unlock the back of the Ambo. See what's going on. It's got an E1 error in the AC. So, oh, don't ever put your keys in the back. I learned that lesson. So we'll see. It's right there, this tracer by Prime Time Manufacturing. Huh. Let's see what's going on here. They say they're not gonna be home. Anybody home, Camper Pros? Anybody home? Holy mess. Holy mackerel. People, oh, dogs. God damn, this thing's trashed. What the hell's wrong with this floor? It's brand new RV, man. You're killing this thing. Nothing. Is it plugged in? Like, how do I work an AC if I can't? It's not plugged in, guys. Yeah, plug's not plugged in. I mean, come on. They're responsible for power for the unit, period. God. Well, extra charge just to plug this damn thing in. Cost me time. Cost me time. Now I gotta find the plug. That's the sewer stuff. How am I supposed to fix an AC if it's not plugged in, guys? Oh, Jesus. Now where's the cord? It's probably back here, and this is probably locked. Is it locked? No, it's not locked. Nope, it's not in there. So what do I deal with, guys? Like, how am I supposed to troubleshoot an AC when the plug's not plugged in? And now we don't have a plug anywhere. But they got a boat. I gotta go dig through their crap. This stuff pisses me off, really. This is stuff that pisses me off. They're responsible for plugs to keep for power and water. Okay, so when there's more of a charge, because I can't plug it in, because I could have been probably finished the call. Fuck's the plug? Oh my God. Jesus. Some people, like right there, that's a battery laying there with terminals right next to a piece of metal. So what happens is this lights up because of a spark and takes the house out with it. I go in and I'll email them, where's your plug? Where's your cord? So I found the cord 10 minutes later. It was in that truck on the passenger seat and it was unlocked. So holy smokes. These are twist locks, so you got to put them in the right way, like this. Push it in and twist it to the right. Now it's in, and you put the cap on, or the lock. And you should lock it every time. It's got to make a good connection. Okay, now where am I going to plug this in? Because it doesn't have 30 amp anywhere. I don't know. Now I got to guess, figure out where we're going to plug this thing in the house. And to my knowledge, of course, I see a cord right here. This ain't gonna cut it. This is 16 gauge cord. It's not gonna cut it. And no one's home, so if I trip the breaker in the house, okay, there's a GFCI on the outside. I'll plug it in there, but I gotta get my big fat cord because I can't run a 16 gauge running an air conditioner. So we'll take my big fatty. This is what, you know, this is like what costs people money because I'm just not prepared. Because I gotta charge, I'm charging by the hour here. I mean, this stuff takes time. Now I don't know if there's an adapter anywhere, but I'm sure I'll find one, but I'm sure I have one. This is not even thick enough. This is 12. It's 100 foot, so I'll still do it, but it's not gonna do it good. But it's better than 16 gauge. Because the lower the gauge, the thicker the cord. Now, it expects me to plug that in there now, so I have to find an adapter. Yay. Why would they want to pay money for me to look for stuff at $150 an hour? But if they want to pay, that's fine. But this is freaking ridiculous. I don't care what anybody says. I got what it has. That's a 30 to 50. This fucking thing. I gotta get one out of the truck because I don't think, I mean, he must have one because he plugs it in. So we're up here looking at the AC wires and just making sure they're all connected well. And they look pretty good. The baffle fell out. Look at this thing's supposed to be up here. It's leaking all over the, oh my gosh, who put this AC in? Bet you the hot wires are not even twisted properly. I have to check that, take the box apart, take this lid down. Or it could be, I mean, this RV was built cheaply, you could tell. See, now it's working. Looks like a loose wire. Okay guys, I got the E1 air fixed. It was a loose wire, but now the AC is not turning on at all. So we're gonna have to take this board down. Take this board down anyways to seal this stuff up. It's all coming off everywhere. So we're gonna pull this plug off right here, right like that. That's not burnt. Going to my handy trusty tool bag. Grab a Phillips head. Simple stuff, guys. And you put the square head in your pocket because I'll probably need that. The breaker's on. The breakers are on. That should be coming on. Well, they got tape on them. Oh, that looks good. That feels good. Huh. I'll show you what I bought these two boxes right here. And the reason why I did, because it's got more upright room. You can put anything in them. Plumbing. This one's electrical, but see the breakers? Got all my breakers in. Check it out. You grab this right here. They're hooked backwards in reverse. Check it out. All your electrical, but look at it, it goes right in the aisle. It like goes back in the aisle. I got one for 50 bucks because this thing was, one of these things were bent and I fixed it. Bill fixed it actually. See it? Don't even use those anyways. And the other one was 100. I had to pay full price. But dude, look at this. That is awesome. Look at the storage. And look at, they're in the aisle, but if you want to fix that problem, oh, you got to push it in every time. Take it like this, and I bolted them to the side with bungee cords, and I put some bolts in here with big washers. Check it out. That is cool. I had to reverse them. Of course, I got all the fancy handles and stuff if you're going to walk with them, but I don't even use those. Thought I'd show you that. Let's see what the computer says. It's not really a computer. It's kind of like a relay switchboard, the Peacemaker. Man, this thing works pretty good though, I'll tell you. It's got a activation for heat pump, high-low fan, and a reset fuse, and all rubber coated. These were not cheap, but it saves you from getting on the roof every time with an amp meter. Who wants to do that every day when it's 90 degrees? I'll take this end and plug it in here. Okay, the gentleman's not here, so he told me to go in the house and flick the breaker. I don't like doing that. There's like 2 dogs in there, so I'm gonna hook this up to my inverter in the ambulance. I got a 3 or 4,000 watt, so it should just work the fan. I'll shut all the other breakers off and save some energy, because that should have no problem. I just need to make sure it's communicating, because we know the compressor works. It's just not enough power we have. So now the batteries are charging. I can hear it. Let's go in here. Make sure this is off. We could just turn just the fan on low. Okay, so that's running off the truck. It's pulling 2 amps, so I can run that for a while like that. All right, cool. We'll shut this off. Unplug the computer. Aha, I'm onto something now. Thank God for that ER truck, huh? Thank God for that big inverter. Because I'd have to go in a house. I don't want to go in a house with dogs. So we're going to try to run a fan on low. So we're going to plug this back in. Here, if that relay clicks or not. Plugged it back in direct. Should hear a click right here. And it also could be a fuse right here, but I doubt it. I don't see any lights on. Huh. Could be the wire in a stat too. Okay. Could be the wire behind the stat too. Not a thing. Looks like he's got that on correctly. Okay, so I don't think it's a stat. And so he's in Celsius here. Take it out of Celsius. Let's see if the furnace turns on. It's up to 70. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Nothing's gonna turn on. I don't have the damn thing plugged in. Through the outside, duh. Nothing's gonna turn on if it's not plugged in. I caught that quick, don't worry guys. I'm not a total idiot. Because I had to bypass the board, that's right. We gotta plug this back in. Oh my goodness. Now if the furnace turns on, that means... So the inverter's plugged in direct to the RV. So with my cord, the thicker one. So we're going to... Okay, I'm pretty sure the board's... Something's wrong with the board. Pretty sure. Because that board's not doing nothing. I might be using 2 of these boards today if I can find one. Oh, those are my boards. Here's 1, here's 2. I got 2 boards. It's not too hard to change these out, guys. But lucky we had one, that's the thing. Gotta change the AC wires. Okay, this new board just turned the furnace on, so I think we're onto something here. This board's fried. It's got to be fried because it just turned the furnace on. So we shut the furnace on. Hopefully the AC comes on. That means the relays are working through the board from the stat. So from the stat to the board, everything's communicating because there's only one communication wire, so it's communicating. So it's not the stat, it's not the wires behind the stat, it's not the wires in the wall, it's the board. So welcome to Chinese stuff, China stuff, junk. I bought an old sprinkler. I'll show you guys later when I get home. Oh. It's cast aluminum or cast something. I think it's cast iron. It just like spins. It works perfect. It does. You can run over it. This thing is solid. You can throw it. It's not gonna break. I paid $1 for it. I looked them up on eBay. They're going for $100 to $200 of vintage like 1950s. This one's in really good shape, so that's what you want to buy. This new stuff's just garbage. I replace it all the time. Okay, this furnace is gonna shut off sometime this year or what? Okay, now the furnace shut off. Let's put the AC back on now. Put on low fan because I don't have how much power to hit the compressor on, so I just want to make sure it communicates. It says it works, so I just heard the relay click. Holy crap, look at this, guys. Nissan pulling that big trailer. Dang. Crazy. Crazy people, huh? Oh, wait. It's a little pushing it. Okay, we're gonna go to another call, but he is not gonna be there. So what we're gonna do is we got another call. Oh, there's the dog lady. That's my customer. Huh. I should talk to her, but she's never called me back for some reason, because it was an insurance call. But I don't know why she never called me back. Oh well, can't win them all, guys. I mean, we really work hard, but people want to call a competition, it's fine. I don't care. We got so much work, it's not even funny right now. So, but we're doing pretty good, as in like we're caught up a little bit, which is great. But Walter hasn't called me back yet. He's someplace, and he couldn't go to work till like 12, so he told me about that, so that's fine. But we gotta figure out what's going on here. Got like 3 or 4 things up in the air. No one's picking their phones up and all that good stuff, so we'll see. Gotta call Tryon, but not till tomorrow. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Something with an AC. It's always something. But hey, it's a nice day. Doodle's going to the vet right now for emergency because she ripped something in her back hip or leg or something. She can't walk, so we have to hold her up to pee and poop, so that kind of sucks. So I'm sure that's gonna be a half a grand. Go to the ER emergency room for a vet, maybe $600 bucks. But what are you gonna do? The dog can't walk. I don't know what else to do. You gotta bring her in, you know. Good morning. It's the next day. I'm tired. Walter's still busy. I don't have him today. Maybe at 12 or something. But we just fixed this slide. It was Swintech, and we put baby powder on the slide seals and put some oil on the track. It was hanging a little bit. I'm in a roller tube. The roller, and then greased the track, and it seems to be going really good now. So I mean, it was hanging pretty good. So we got that. He's gonna have to keep maintaining it. I mean, he's got a little water damage here, so it's swollen inside on the floor. So I have to keep maintaining. I don't know. But instead of pulling the whole slide out, it's working, so he's happy. I had to fix this air conditioner. We came here, I took the top off, and I'm like, what the heck? It's got no AC power. It's still running good. But here's the thing, guys. I got up there and I wasn't getting AC power, so I went, there's no way, it's just a breaker. So I went to the breaker panel, it's a breaker, so probably should have checked that first, but usually it's a control issue, not a breaker. Sometimes it's a breaker, but I got the fancy computers in this one. So anyways, I had to take the fender, put the fender off. I'm going to seal a little bit of part of the roof. And there's the ambulance, there's the ambulance. And went over here, and they got a blowout, of course, typical on every RV. So I put this panel back on for him, straightened it out best I could, and I sealed it up with silicone. I mean, it's the best I can do, besides buying a new panel and new hangers. But I put the hangers on underneath so it wouldn't flop as much. So I did the best I can do. So, you know, being on the road with no parts. So I have to get up here and seal the roof. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm putting Dicor on the roof here. It's self-leveling Dicor. So this is my Dicor gun. You can tell it's got like a 1/4 inch of Dicor all over it. But I dedicate one gun for dirtiness and put gloves on. Whoa. See, it's going to self-level down. That's what you want. You want it self-leveling down. It'll turn like syrup, and you do the whole thing like that. I usually go over the whole front cap like that, so you can see Oh, there's Emily right there. We work on her RV a lot. We work on this one, that one, that one. This one I'm standing on. So this is a pretty good sized fifth wheel right here. And everybody's like, it's funny because roofers will laugh at me walking up here. Like this is nothing to walk up on a roof because it's like 13 feet tall. But some people get like, how do you walk on those roofs? It's like you get used to it, you know. It's like you always want to have some fear going on a roof, because I'm just talking to myself here.
I know, my God, you got a busy week.
I'm losing it. Anyways, so basically you want to see there's cracks right here. So I mean it's cracked pretty bad, so we want to put some die cornice. There's a hole right here too, so
It never ends.
so Walter's back. Oh,
Hey,
right,
sprained ankle. That's what happened. You got to take a day off every once in a while.
well, we shouldn't be running too fast. I mean, what do you think this is? Camper girls or camper pros? I mean, come on.
That's right. Got to put on my dancing shoes.
That's right. I like the LED lights, guys, I put in here. LED lights so he can dance, and it's got LEDs everywhere, and we don't put the big bright lights on because they take too much energy. These boxes are working pretty good. See what I did here, Walt? Look at this.
Oh,
I tied them in like this with anchors, just so you can just go like this. Look at.
That's sweet.
And then look, you got your plumbing, all your breakers.
You know what's nice about that? It has nice vertical height. You know,
That's what I'm saying. It's getting vertical height. You're right. See, he's pretty smart. Vertical. He knows what vertical means.
Yeah, because I'm height challenged.
Height challenge. We haven't done a video in a while, huh?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Oh, wait, we got to get it going.
All right, let's see. What am I doing here?
The old Ryobi, baby. She's still working. She's got a brand new battery on it. Watch the power on this sucker. Ready? Watch your fingers. She's a ripper. I said, ripper. Hey guys, I got this stuff. Tell me if this stuff's any good, but it cleans the black marks off the RVs. I got 400 to 500 bottles for free, so I'm gonna give these 5 to my customer because they're really good people. So, but you know, the black lines and stuff, it cleans them off really quick. Like if you got black lines like this right here, an RV, it cleans them right off. So, boy guys, I'm tired. It's the end of the day. Burning this is the second day. It's a big vlog video. Burning this right here. This is a huge pile in the foundation. Shops over there, we got another pile twice that size in there. Then we're working on this bus right here. We got water leaks, we have faucet leaks, we got filter leaks, we got we had to take the steps out of here. There's a step in here that remotely, that comes out with a switch. Big bus, big expensive bus. We had to take the entire system out. It would not come out of here. And we had to shim it out of here like this. I mean, it would not come out. We got it out, we took it out. It was just an Allen key fix, but to get it, we had to rebuild all this wood right here and make it look pretty because, you know, they had to rip the carpet out to get to it. So this stuff's like a lot of customization work, guys. It takes a long time. The filter popped in here. We had another hose in here we fixed. Taillight's gone, solar's not charging. Diesel heater's not working, so we're fixing the taillight. Diesel heater's not working, slides jamming up. You just name it, it's broken. Put some mulch here with some for the Lelands. That's the mulch we got from another lot. Mulch the heck out of this, probably 100 bags of mulch right here, but we did it with the big chipper, so it's okay. So when you walk to the shop, that's why I got that smart car. Just picked up this corner lot too. Paid a little bit more than I wanted to. There's the property lines right here. We own all this. These are non-HOA. This is an HOA lot, I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe that's HOA. All this we bought's non-HOA, so that's pretty cool. So if we go this way, you walk to the shop. So there's my house right here, and this will be the shop right here. These are non-HOA lots, so I can do what I want in here, but I'm gonna make it look pleasant. I got the mulch going, the rock, put the Corvid pipe in. 38-foot wide driveway for RVs. Very, very gentle slope. But what we're gonna do is cut halfway in the driveway and bring this slope down and take all this land and push it with a big dozer. So it's all gonna be flat with a slight angle. I'm gonna make a drainage system, getting power, water up here, and I'll show you where the slab's going. Ooh, that's a walk. So we got, that's the walk entrance in. That's pretty about 600 feet. This right here is where the shop's going. We're gonna level this out. It's not that off, which is great. We'll put like a dam, like a bunker, or whatever you want to call it. So the neighbors don't see us, which is great because I'm a nice guy. I keep stuff very clean when we do stuff. We want to do it very clean, like everything's all situated. Or mulch piles over there. That's where our house is going, and a couple acres over there in the front. Because that's HOA lots. These are non. So we're gonna make this about 18 feet high because the land's gonna come up 3 feet, 4 feet. Land dips down. You can't see it on camera. It dips down here a lot. So we're gonna take this right here from the tree line and halfway in the driveway and push it down and push it with a big dozer all the way. I think it's a D6 or a D7 dozer we're getting here. A friend of mine's getting a hold of it. Yeah, I got to pay for it, but hourly rate's like pretty cheap for a big dozer. So we're gonna get that, and we're gonna put a bigger bank over here. And it's big though. I'll show you. I'll walk all the way to the other side and show you. We're not in the back of the property. The back property goes about 25 more feet. So this right here is probably about, I want to say 2.5 acres, 2.8 acres right here. And we're not all the way to the back of our property here, but we might cut in later on. We don't know. We don't want to go any further because it's a lot of work, a lot of money. So it's about over, like if you go look into the top right here, from where I'm standing, it's over my head. So we got to push all this dirt and make it level. That'll be a little challenge. Probably take 2 days with a big dozer. But I'm done working on RVs with no level land. Land's out of level. I can't do it anymore. I'm getting too old. My ankles and everything. I can't do it. I got to have level, no matter what it costs. It doesn't matter at this point. So we got to burn that yet before we get the dozer in, because I don't want to be moving that pile twice. So if you walk over here, this is another driveway. That's the way in for the shop. This is the way in for the house. But you can get to access the house from the street too. We got another 3 driveways. So this is going to go down right here 3 feet. I'll show you. I wanted to show you guys because you keep asking questions. What are you going to do for this and that and this and that? I'm going to show you all this. This is mulch right here we got. We have a ton of mulch left. So this right here is going to come down 3 feet, and we're going to push. We're going to push all this so it's level. Pretty big project, guys. I put all grass here. We cleared this a couple years ago. This is a lot of work to clear. I worked pretty hard in clearing this. There's another driveway going in there. We got it cleared. And there's a couple acres right here, but these are HOA lots. So, got to follow the rules like I always do. It's funny because I follow the rules because it's easy to follow the rules. It's easy. So this right here is dirt from our last burn, because we burned a lot right here. And this right here is where the house is going. So that'll be our view right here. And this is the top of the rocks. A lot of rocks here we can use, which is really cool. So we're gonna put a big pool back here in ground, a gunite, and then you'll be able to see it. You won't be able to see the shot from here. So no one will be able to see the shot from here because it goes around the bend, way around. So that's kind of cool. It's planned out really well. These are huge rocks we're going to use. These aren't for a pool, but I guess you could use them for a pool, but I use better rocks than this. I don't know how many rocks are there. I don't know. So we're not going to do a foundation. We're going to do a pad here. And awesome neighbors over there just moved in. So that's why we actually decided to move our nice house here when we build a nice house, because we have a really good neighbors right there. They just built the house. I like the guy a lot. And his wife. They're just really cool. I get along with him. He's a nice guy, really. So that's a big plus when you like your neighbors. And I just click with them. I like them. So this is all grass. I gotta put more grass here, but I'm running over it constantly, so I don't want to put grass. Yeah, this is getting pretty thick in here, which is good. I'm gonna add a little bit more grass because he's got a little water coming into his land, so I'm gonna add a little more grass, help him out. I have awesome neighbors here, awesome neighbors there, awesome neighbors in the back. I like everybody here, get along with everybody. And it's a great place. The road's messed up, but who cares? Fix the road later. We're trying to, I mean, the road is still not, it's tar, it's blacktop, it's messed up a little bit, but, at least it's a road and it's not dirt, right? So we had to put a Corvette pipe here. We kind of did a unique way here. Right here, it's kind of unique, went down and over, because it's a little bit deeper there and then all the way over here. Remember, this is almost 40 feet I'm walking. Can't see on camera, but it's a long, wide for RVs. We had to put all this rock in, and that goes around. It goes through the street under there and actually goes in my backyard, the water. So my neighbor owns all this land, which is good because he's never going to build because it's the water drain. So it's set up really nice, guys. So we got that right here. We did all the skirting on that. One's done. Is this camera still rolling? Yeah. So we did all the skirting on this one right here. And gosh, it's a long walk, huh? Just walked about a mile almost. So we had to replace all this skirting right here, the entire RV. We did all that. Had to put new plastic pieces on throughout, all the way through. I put this plug back in. I don't know. I should have got a new door pry for him, but that's the way it was. All this has been replaced. All this has been replaced. All this, the entire skirting of the RV has been replaced. That was a bit of a job. I ordered too much skirting, so I got $1,000 left over, but hey, what are you gonna do? So we're in here in the shipping container, and we're charging some batteries right here. I top off all my batteries, just have them topped off. Oh, this is pretty cool because we got shipping, we got storage containers in here. I just got to clean this place up. We stock up on screws, 20 bucks a box. These are 40 at Lowe's. I get them for half price through the flea market. This awning right here is probably sold. So all the used parts right here, AC motors, everything. We got new toilets all the way up here, running low on stock on toilets though. We got porcelain toilets right here. We got AC stuff right here, vents, PEX, more toilets, more AC lids, wood. Got all the molding forever. We hung it up here. This place is full of LED lights. See, I told you I got all this stuff right here, the cleaner. Pallets of that stuff, like a pallet. So I got oxygen and acetylene from the old shop. I can't do nothing like this. And until I get the shop, I can't do nothing. I just kind of like do the best I can do. And that's all I can do. Until I get a shop, there's nothing I can do. Mercedes makes it. I already got a call off this car. The guy, I already did a big awning job for this because I had the logos just right in here. The guy's like doing some service. He saw the car. I was like, this is pretty cool. So I got a job for tomorrow. A guy was at Harbor Freight and he pulled me over to trucks. I got a job from that. So we're getting jobs. Just you got to be out there. You got to market. You got to sell yourself. You got to keep cards. If you're self-employed and you don't have a card on you, you're foolish. Stupid. Gotta always have keep a card holder. It's more important in your wallet, a business card. Tune, because we got some good stuff coming, right, Walt?
Fun stuff. Solar or us.
Solar. We got solar jobs coming in.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, solar, baby.